Do you ever find when you're playing solos on your guitar that you just end up playing the same shapes and same patterns and the same licks over and over again? How do you break out of those boxes to make your playing more fun and more interesting? Hey there, I'm Owen Vickers from Guitar Mastery Method. We have helped hundreds of thousands of guitar players all around the world, just like you, to really improve their guitar playing. Now, when you start off learning lead guitar, you'll probably start off learning the pentatonic scale, and you most likely started learning this shape. That was the G-shaped pentatonic pattern, which today I'm playing here at the 10th fret, which is the note D. We won't worry too much about notes and that sort of thing today, just the patterns and the shapes. It can be really easy just to get stuck playing even just that one pattern and just playing the same things over and over again, and can get a little bit boring and definitely limits the kind of ideas and the different sounds that you can get out of your licks. There are 5 patterns or boxes of the pentatonic scale. It's all the same 5 notes, just repeated in different places over the neck. And the way that we learn these, and just to get them into our brain and remember them, so that our brain can tell our fingers where to go, we put these into patterns, which go up and down the neck this way. Now, it can be really hard to link these patterns up if we just get stuck playing these up and down scale patterns in isolation. These 5 notes that we play, they repeat all over the neck. Now, the same note that you play low, such as a D note, you can play a higher octave of the D note, or a higher register is another word for it. So, if we play a D note here at the 10th fret on the low E string, the 10th fret on the high E string is also a D note, but just a higher octave or register. As I said, the pentatonic scale consists of 5 notes. Penta meaning 5. Now, I can play these 5 notes here. Or play the same 5 notes in a higher octave here. It's the same 5 notes, just in a higher octave or register. Alright, so how do we start getting out of playing in this one box? Here's the first really simple thing you can do. Let's take this note, which was the second note of the pentatonic scale, 13th fret on the low E string, and let's play that note here at the 8th fret of the A string. Same note. Just played on a different string and a different fret. But Owen, is that really going to make a difference? Alright, skeptical guy, let's try improvising, just moving that note to a different place. So I'll start off by playing using that note and play some licks, and then I'll go and I'll play it in this position and just see what a slightly different sound and kind of playing it brings. Alright, let's just try it with that note moved. So it slightly changes the sound and how you play the licks. Now, we've just moved one note, so it's starting to get a little bit interesting. We've already changed the way that we play a little bit just by moving one note around. The next thing we want to do is start introducing some notes from the next adjacent pattern or box. Now we can go either way from this G-shaped pattern that we've just been playing. Today, let's move up this way. Let's play the E-shaped pattern. Let me just show it for you first. So that was the E-shaped pentatonic pattern. Let's just take 3 notes out of that pattern, add it onto our G-shaped pattern, and just see where that can take our playing. Now the notes we're going to add on: 14th fret on the G, 15th fret on the B, and 15th fret on the high E string. So if we just add those on to our G-shaped pattern, you might have noticed some of those notes are the same. So we're playing the same notes because remember, there's only 5 notes in the pentatonic scale, just playing them in a slightly different way, different string, and it will bring a different sound in a different way that we can think and open up our playing. Let's just improvise a little bit using that G-shaped pattern plus those 3 notes from the E pattern. So already you can see that just by getting into that next pattern up from the G-shaped pattern we were playing there, it starts to open up the fretboard, gets us to move laterally along the string this way, giving us some different ideas we can throw in, different sounds. The next step from this is to add in some lower notes from that E-shaped pattern. Let's have a go at that. So already just adding in a couple of extra notes there from a different pattern, we've got a different sound than that sound I was getting when I was just sticking in that one G-shaped pattern box. So let's go the other way. We can add in the A-shaped pattern. So remember, same 5 notes, just played in a different box or a different place on the neck. Let me just show you the A-shaped pattern quickly. Alright, so now we've got 3 patterns. How do we connect them up? This is where the fun bit really begins. There's a number of different ways that we can go between the patterns or join the patterns together. One way is to use slides like this. If you, like me, have a thing for 80s shred, we can even connect these boxes together by tapping notes out of them. Check this out. We could even do some crazy stretchy licks, joining the 3 patterns together. We can get a whole lot of different sounds and ideas just by connecting up just 3 of those 5 boxes. So we've still got 2 more boxes that we can learn and jump in and out of, which is really going to open up the whole fretboard. Now, even though you're only playing 5 notes, and you might think, well, I'm only playing 5 notes, it's not going to sound any different. It's just getting the freedom to move over the neck, which is going to break you out of the sort of the rut that you can get in when you're just playing the same standard licks in the same standard box all the time. And it is going to give you different sounds. As I've just shown you, you can get 3 different styles of playing just out of connecting up 3 of those boxes. So add in the other 2 and you're going to be able to add a whole new dimension to your playing. So the next time you're practicing your pentatonic licks, try adding in the next box up or the next box down. And when you've added one box in, put another one on until you get all 5 of those boxes seamlessly across the fretboard joining up. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I hope it's given you some ideas and some inspiration to break out of those ruts, out of those pentatonic boxes that you could be stuck in with your lead guitar playing. Please do hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell icon so that you'll be the first to know when our next lessons come out. In the description box down below, I'll put a link to a free guitar cheat sheet which will show you how to instantly solo in any key. This will massively improve your guitar playing skills, giving you the ability to jam along with other musicians and backing tracks in any key and play great sounding solos every time. See you in the next lesson.